Blog Talk Radio.
You are now listening to DC Radio.
Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. No, I'm not a killer. 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 You ain't fucking with me. 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 Come on. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man.
There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love. As love. No such thing.
Picture me and you is broken, picture you, I feel like crying, picture us, I feel like dying, think I'll find you hidden in the bottle, pass out on the table, on my hip between the legs of a model that I just met. Told myself I'd never fall again, and now I'm sitting here in the same position I started in. These women must just love me for my talent with the thong. I dare you to prove me wrong. There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing, no such thing, no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing, no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love.
Waiting on him to prove love to exist. I'm done trying, know it's my time and I know we just met, but tonight I'ma write it. No introduction, let's get to fucking. Lay my body down, give me the full-on production. Every beginning has an ending. Thought maybe we could go against what's trending.
There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing, no such thing, no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing, no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love.
Yo, there ain't no such thing. No, I don't believe it. Show me, I gotta see it. There's so many women I could be with, but it wouldn't mean a thing. It'd just be a fling. They would never see a ring. I'm just saying, in this life that I'm living, you don't find the most righteous of women. All I see is hard bodies backstage, all faceless. Maybe I'm looking for you in all the wrong places. I've been patient a long time and waiting to ask. If love is real, how does it keep escaping my grasp? If love is real, how will I know it when I feel it? And if I'm broken hearted, will my heart start healing? I'm tired of all the lying, tired of all the games, tired of all the trying, and I think love's just a figment of the mind, forever undefined, something I'll never find, yeah.
There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing, no such thing, no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love. There ain't no such thing, no such thing. There ain't no such thing as love.
Clinic motherfucking radio. And I am your motherfucking main shit stain, Larry motherfucking Kushingberry. And would you please say the motherfucker? I got my co-host, Lady KD, online with me right now. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What up, though?
What's good? What's good?
Man, I was feeling that song. I
like that. I like that. You know what I mean? You know, I like that shit with the opposite meanings of what everybody else be talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That shit was like, I was like, wow, this is deep. Yeah.
Thank you. Actually, that is Romance of Thieves, Nicholas Martin, featuring Jay Gonzalez and yours truly, Buddha Man. That shit kind of hot. My man from California. I think he going to, what's that, the Idlewild School of Arts or some shit. He doing things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're going to have to shoot that to me for real, because I swear I need to bump that. You know, I don't think the broadcast quite captures the essence of all the sounds, but, you know, as a DJ, I hear, like, everything, and I want to hear that shit bumping in my ride, for real.
Mm-hmm. You can't hear all the little intricacies and shit of that shit.
Right. I know it's there, though. I got my headphones on, so I can hear probably more than you could hear if you was just listening with your regular, you know, phone up to your ear or whatever.
Oh, damn, you doing it way big over there.
Yeah.
That's what's going down. Yeah, I'm going to see what's going down, how long it's going to take Cuzzo, how long it's going to take Flawless Fortunado to get with us and shit. But tonight, it's going to be, this is like a venting night, you know what I mean? We just going to vent, talk, discuss. I got some questions. Some of them wild, some of them not so wild, you know what I mean? But, you know, and hopefully for the listeners, matter of fact, let me tell you this now, for anybody listening online, go to the bottom of the web page and you will see a chat box. You can chat with me in that if you're online. I can see that shit, you know what I mean? For the people who called in to listen to us on your phone, if you want to talk with us, like if you like, oh, fuck this, these niggas talking shit, I need to get on here and say something, first of all, don't be scared. You can use any name you want. You ain't got to use your government name, you know what I mean? And besides that, just hit the 1 if you want to talk to us. If you don't want to talk to us, don't hit the motherfucking 1, because I'm going to put you in, you're going to get scared, you know how it go. You know what I mean? But I got questions, and I would love for the host to answer them, and I would love for just, you know, callers, anybody want to chop it with us, you know, to answer it. I see we got one caller right now that wants to get down. The area code is 407. If you hit the 1 by mistake, I would say if you're scared, hang up the call right back. You know what I mean? And don't hit the 1. But if you meant to hit the 1, give me a second, and I'm going to pop at you. You know what I mean? So how your week been?
It's been good. It's been productive. And actually, I'm not going to say it's been good. It's been blessed. I've had some ups and downs, but it's been real productive. I've had a lot to do, and I got everything done so far. So I'm on task with everything that I need to do. I wore myself out a few days, but other than that, it's been blessed. I'll put it that way, because I could vent about some stuff, too, actually. But
Hey, go ahead, because I'm about to vent about some shit. I'm about to talk about some shit. About to talk about a couple of people, but it's all love. I ain't saying no names, you know what I mean? I'm about to talk about situations. You know me, I get real personal, and motherfuckers that, like, if it's them that I'm talking about, they be all like, oh, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But don't nobody know it's you but you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then those that's guilty as hell that think it's them and it don't even be them. It ain't your fault that they, you know, feeling guilty or whatever. But,
15 motherfuckers online ready to chop my head off because I'm talking about them. You know what I mean?
All right. All of them is that one person. So
that's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. So you said you had something you wanted to vent about before I get started?
Shit. I got, like, a lot of shit to vent about, but I'm not as good as being indirect. I obviously slipped up and said exactly who, and it ain't the type of thing I want to put nobody on blast. I'm not really trying to do that. So let me get my thoughts together so I can kind of paraphrase some shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I see you listening. I see you listening on the website too. Like I said, you know, you can type anything in the chat box at the bottom of your page if you listening online, and I see that shit. You know what I mean? You can chop it with me. I might even say some of the shit you saying. You know what I mean? All that type of shit. You know, it's going down tonight. And for the people who called the number, you know, like I said, just press that 1, and we'll throw you in here. The number for the people online, the number is 347-838-8585. You know what I mean? So you say you don't want to put them on blast, so you gonna wait on yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on mine. And mine straight up just venting for me. It's just so I can let the steam off my shit. It ain't to hurt nobody. It ain't to like I said, I ain't trying to put nobody on blast, and it's not nothing that I'm like
Oh man, you making it sound all negative now.
About. No, because
like, all positive when.
Huh?
It was all positive when I thought you was about to put the motherfucker on blast and shit. Now you just ain't trying to do none of that shit. I don't even know.
I ain't mad. I'm kind of frustrated about one issue, and I'm kind of annoyed by another issue.
Man, that shit bubbling right at the tip of your lips. That shit coming out your throat. I'm trying to tell you, you want to say that shit so tough. You want to say that shit tough as hell. Go ahead. Let it go. You want me to go first? You know,
I'm going to. I just got to paraphrase the shit I keep telling you.
Okay.
For real.
All right,
they don't know who I'm talking about, but I'll need everybody to know who I'm talking about. And everybody will know who I'm talking about if I talk too soon. So.
Right. What up, Doe? I see you online. Talk about what up, Doe, motherfucker. We in Detroit. What up, Doe? You know what I mean? But no, shit.
Right.
You know, I just want to start off with this. You know, I done spoken to. You know, I'm close friends with a lot of females. Actually, more females than guys. And you know, I'm cool with a lot of guys, but I don't really too much associate with them hating ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But I'm cool with, you know, a few females that, you know, lately I've been hearing a lot of stuff. And believe me, I'm gonna mix up all the stories. So. Don't get to calling me after the show or texting me now talking about motherfucker, you talking about me, because I'm mixing all this shit up. It's like 2 or 3 people. You know what I mean? But what I've been finding, and we had a show on this, is, I mean, okay, let me ask you first, because we already talked about this, but I just want to ask you, how do you feel on the issue of dating and you know, just the whole nine. As far as I already asked you this before, but I just need to go through it. If I ask you out on a date, what do you expect? In general.
What do I expect when you ask or when we go?
When we go.
What I want, like flat out, what I want is to really be able to gather some sign whether there's compatibility. Flat out. I hope to God I don't go out on a date.
Flawless on here. I just want to let you know. Flawless online. Flawless Fortunado was good.
What's up, Flawless?
What's good, everybody? What's good?
Okay, now what would you expect if I asked you out?
Basically, I think the biggest waste of time would be to go and still after that first initial date not have any idea of whether or not we're compatible at all. You know what I'm saying? This is like, I would want to experience some kind of chemistry, something, whether it's a physical chemistry, a personality chemistry, you know what I'm saying, some kind of vibe or something that lets me know date number 2 is, you know, imminent. And if there's no chemistry, if there's no reason to, you know, go any further than that, then I probably would want to call it a rap and just be cool, whatever.
Okay, now what about the serial dater? You know what I mean? The person who dates, but, I mean, really has no intentions on getting serious, no intentions on getting involved, you know, really seeing how far it goes, just dating, just serial dating.
You talking about this somebody who like to go out? I mean, basically go out with opposite sex for companionship.
Right. Serial dating.
Right, I mean, that's what it is.
I'm looking for the Captain Crunch box, nigga. I'm looking around, shredded wheat, nigga.
I swear I thought about cereal, but anyway, I'm hungry. I'm like, I stay hungry. But anyway, I see it ain't nothing wrong with that as long as you ain't misleading nobody. And again, it's like you don't even know yourself as a cereal box dater. If you might, find a prize in the box of your cereal, you might actually not have no intentions on really kicking it with somebody, but you never know what kind of vibes you might get from one of the many people that you go out with. And so if you catch a vibe or something like that, then I think you should try to slow down and pay attention to what's going on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you don't let something slip in your hands that might be desperate for you.
Now, how do you while you're doing this dating, your serial dating, while you're dating multiple people, do you tell the people that you're dating multiple people, or do you kind of keep that to yourself? Do you know what I mean?
Keep it to yourself.
You just make them think that you're the only one?
No, I beg to differ. I think that there should always be, really from the beginning of when you're talking to somebody, I think dialogue should be as honest and open as possible. And you don't necessarily have to divulge, I'm going out with this chick named Tracy, this chick named Keisha, this other chick from the east side, this one from the west side, and this one I used to kick with, then we stopped with. You ain't got to give all them details. But I think that right off the rip, I think that when you holler at somebody, you should kind of just give them a synopsis of what you're looking for and what you're not, period. And you could even say, this is open, I'm open for anything. I'm open, if shit gets serious, then, I might slow down, cut back, or do whatever, make some little concessions. But right now, I'm not looking for nothing serious. I just want somebody to go out with, companionship, somebody to take to the movies, somebody to take me to the movies or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think you should just say that kind of stuff.
Eat a couple chicken nuggets, have a couple dollar bills.
Right. Go to the damn movies or whatever. But,
all right,
whatever.
Now, Flawless, why do you feel that you shouldn't reveal your dating tactics to a person that you're dating when you're dating multiple people?
Well, man, in so many aspects, you don't want to give away the blueprint to the plan. You know what I'm saying? You start giving up too much information, then you start getting counteractions to your actions.
I mean, but don't you kind of think? Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
Don't you kind of think that if a person is dating you, that they kind of deserve to know what your intentions are, and if you're
I would let them know their intentions, but yeah, I mean, if I'm dating, but the thing is, if I ain't said you my number one, you should already imply that I'm dating in some fashion.
Now, why does it have to be a mystery?
But listen, it's not a mystery. It's not a mystery because I'm dating Lady KD. Me and Lady KD been going out having pizza and beer and bowling. We might have hugged or acted like we was gonna kiss one time, but ain't nothing really. But ain't nothing really transpired. Ain't no way in hell you should be thinking I'm your man, and it should be implied that if I have not expressed to you that I want to be your man and you my woman, it should be implied that there's other dating going on. You shouldn't think that I got a woman, but there should be other dating going on because we don't talk to each other every day.
You shouldn't assume. You shouldn't assume.
Pretty much.
You shouldn't assume, but why make it a guessing game at all? I mean, why not just be flat out?
I'm with you, but it's not a guessing game. Yeah, I believe in that.
And if a person did ask you, would you tell them the truth?
Yep.
Okay. So then why not just talk about it?
Well,
why not just tell it flat out?
Well, the information that I give up front is pertinent enough for you to make any assumption based upon the information I give you. Like I said, if I ain't said,
assumptions be made if you clear.
Yeah, can. Lady KD, if I ain't said, Lady KD, we've been seeing each other out of the 60 days we've been knowing each other. We've been dating for 22, and I think it should go to the next level. I want to date you exclusively. I ain't really fucking with nobody else. I done cut everybody off. That should tell you right there that that's what that was. So I'm going to have to tell you, if I ask you that, then I got to say, damn, I was dating somebody,
But you know what? You kind of might be saying, now not you personally, but in a way that could kind of backfire on you because if you had said something sooner, maybe I wouldn't have assumed that you was dating 50 other people, and then I wouldn't have been dating 50 other people. And now it's going to take me about 60 more days to get rid of all them 50 other people. Now that you didn't talk feelings and shit,
that's my point. I'm with you on that.
Listen to what I'm saying. If you kind of like start off, I mean, ain't nobody saying, like I said, ain't nobody saying you got to like necessarily report in to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But your real, just flat out intentions should be real clear and easy to communicate. Like, in other words, just flat out, I just want to go out and have fun. You know, I don't know about whether we going to end up exclusive or not.
But that's going to be said. That's the information that I'm telling you, that when I give it to you, you should use it to your best ability. And if you had to make any assumptions, you have enough information to make a good one. You won't be like, damn, should I be?
Behind that?
Nope.
Y'all getting too deep with that, but that's a good ass subject. I don't know. I kind of feel like, like Flawless said, you don't just tell them up. You don't just give a motherfucker your whole motherfucking application. You know, references and everything. But at the same time,
you might find out that ain't the right one.
I mean, if shit changed, then you should notify motherfuckers. If you start getting deep, you should notify motherfuckers.
Right.
If you start to date other motherfuckers and y'all was exclusive, you should notify motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But,
I'm with that.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like it's kind of like if it's not really known or you ain't really kind of said it, that do lead people to believe whatever they want to believe. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm with that, but that's part of the plan, though. If you see, being realistic, watch this, being realistic, the conversation we having, I'm going to say, if it was 100 people we had this conversation with, I'm going to say 20 people are upfront about everything that they're trying to do.
Right.
The other 80% literally is going to hide, deceive, play Bo Peep, and hide, go seek. They're going to do all that, realistically. And we all know people, out of the 100 people we know, each 300 people is going to be like that. So it's like that. People tend to be like that because...
So, let me understand something. If you base what is okay on percentages, I mean, sometimes I get that. I get that from you. I get that if everybody is doing it, then that means that's what the norm is, so therefore it's okay to perpetuate that. Instead of basically being strong enough to say, I'm going to stand aside from the rest, and I'm going to be that even smaller percentage.
I gave credence to that. I gave credence to that. That's at 20%. 20% going to do what you're talking about.
Y'all too deep, bro. That was the first question. Y'all too deep. Y'all way beyond the question. Y'all way beyond the question, okay?
You ain't saying don't go deep.
No, but I mean, y'all was way beyond it. But okay, because, all right, now, again, for the callers and the listeners, if you online, you can type in the little chat box at the bottom of the window. If you listening, you know, you can go ahead and press 1 if you want to hop in and shit. But I'm about to start asking some questions, and this is to the callers and to the co-hosts. You know what I mean? So by all means, if you want to say something, you go ahead and jump in. You know what I mean? I'm just asking shit. You know what I mean? That's what this is right here. So, all right, I got the first question. And this to both of y'all and the callers, do you think that prostitution should be legal in the United States?
Well, that's. Do you know what you asked him? That's already legal.
I know exactly. I know exactly what I'm asking. I'm just want your opinion.
Oh well, yeah, shit. It's already legal as far as I'm concerned.
No.
Why you say that?
Because
why do I say no?
If you're a lady.
No. I'm gonna get to your no in 1 second. I want to hear why he says it's already legal.
Well, if I just had an avalanche in the closet, I said it a 1099. All the lady the other night had to do is fill out a 1099. She can claim taxes on everything, the hotel, rubbers, everything. It's already legal. They don't care about your profession. They just want to get paid off of it.
Okay. So why do you get arrested for prostitution if it's legal?
You said what, bro?
Why do you get arrested for prostitution if it's legal?
Because you're not paying taxes, just like weed.
Because there is no motherfucker.
You have a W-2 form on you straight.
Right, there's no occupation that says prostitute in the United States that I know of. You know what I mean? That's why it's illegal. So it's not legal.
Bet you, it's some hoes out here right now about to be getting some damn W-2s from St. Louis. Like,
they
fuck
got
that. I got my
all over the country where they have statues and ordinances in these particular states and cities. They don't have.
I know about
cities
Vegas.
Do have, some states and cities do have legalized.
I mean, they're down there. They got the bunny ranches in Texas.
Yeah,
oh, yeah?
brothels, and a lot of it's
well,
a lot of states.
Well,
not a lot, but
Texas don't even have to fuck with the United States if they don't want to, though. That's another story, though. But you say, you believe that prostitution should be legal in the United States because, I mean, shit, it's just another profession. People doing it anyway, and at least a woman can pay her bills.
Pretty much.
And why do you say no, KD?
Pretty much the opposite of what he said. No,
because
really,
you can't pay your bills, brother?
No. I was just bullshitting. The reason I think it should be illegal is because even though people are going to do what they want to do anyway, I just feel like prostitution can ruin the potential of so many women to become much more. And if it's so easy for them to go into something and they don't have any fear of consequences, then they may not pursue trying to further themselves, based on something and just selling their body. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of young girls and young women and women in dire straits that might turn to that.
Ain't that kind of personal, though? Isn't that kind of like a personal aspect of it, though? Because smoking kills motherfuckers every day, and it's still legal. So,
and that's why people have opinions about it. You asked me why, so I'm telling you why. You asked me why. That's why people have opinions about weed that's personal. They, people who smoke weed want the shit to be legal, and people have their little personal hang-ups about the shit they don't like. They say they don't want it to be legal. It all be fucking personal. You know what I'm saying? Really, if you ask me, everything that you do with your body should be your fucking business, and it should be regulated by law, period. That's how I feel. But
if you feel like that,
then tell us how you really feel.
Wait. But hold on. But since there are consequences, then I sometimes think that certain things shouldn't be legal because it could be a deterrent from having people ruin their lives. That's all I was going to say.
Well,
we just need a deterrent.
I don't believe it should be a case anybody ruin their life, because most of the time these things are conscious decisions. It's very rare that a woman is really, really forced into prostitution. Because 9 times out of 10,
she would make the choice easier.
No, 9 times out of 10, when a woman is trapped and forced into prostitution, she was close to doing it already. She just wasn't dealing with the person that's forcing her to do it.
No, actually, Flawless, I have to disagree with you.
Majority of the time.
No, I have to disagree with you on that also.
Okay, go ahead.
A lot of women who end up in prostitution sometimes have no absolute idea or clue that that's what they're going to resort to. Sometimes they don't even have the fortitude to see that in their future at all. But they end up in circumstances, and it's not always motivated by finances. Sometimes drugs can lead to prostitution. So that comes before.
That's still financial because you can't afford the money. You're going to do
that's
the act for
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is it's almost like you're saying they had the mindset to become a prostitute, whereas they don't have that mindset. Like they might have never wanted to be a prostitute, but they want to get high, and then they be like, damn, I got to sell my fucking ass to get some crack.
So once again, I said that's a conscious decision they made. That's my point. I don't care what your circumstances.
See, well, you gotta understand.
You made that decision to do that.
Lady KD like to dismiss everybody of their responsibility in a situation. Now I will give you the doubt.
I'm just giving you different perspectives. It's like y'all think everything is black and white, and I just try to show y'all there are gray areas. That's it. Sometimes there's gray areas, but that's not dismissing responsibility.
I'm a gray nigga, you know.
That's why nothing should be just, 100%. But, I mean, shit. All right, next question. So you got to know that Flawless got the She say it's always personal. So it's something you got with that prostitution, Flawless. Why you like that shit.
Well, I mean, look, a hustler, I can respect another hustler. I don't care what your frame of mind for wanting to sell your shit. Same thing for the niggas that's out here selling weed, dog food, stealing copper, cutting grass, stealing whatever. You ain't waiting on nobody.
You respect
thieves. I personally, no, I don't respect no fucking thief. But I personally,
man.
I kind of think that it should be legalized, though. You know what I mean? Because you legalize it, then you can regulate it just like you regulate everything else, and then maybe the hoes won't get their asses beat. You know what I mean? Because it's regulated now. You know what I mean? So I feel like if people gonna do it anyway, and everything that flows
is one of the oldest employment, one of the oldest jobs in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
right,
it was legal.
Well, actually, I got a bunch of them for y'all, but okay, that's why I keep saying y'all out. I got a bunch of them. Okay.
Next question.
But and this is for both of y'all. Would you attend a swingers party? And if the answer is no, would you attend the swingers party anonymously? No, a little mask.
I was about to say with a bag over your head.
Hey. However, they got to bring you in the building.
Would you attend it? You mean would you attend would I attend it with a partner, or would I attend it as a spectator, or would I attend it as a participant?
Anyway, either way that you say yes, that's what I'm asking.
You go to a spectator, you gonna get in it. Trust me.
No, you
right.
won't.
If you go on to look, you interested.
Right.
You might be interested, but that don't mean you're gonna participate. And yeah, I would go.
You would go just to see?
Yep, I would go just to see.
Freaky ass.
I'm just saying. I would go.
You can give me the address to the one you go to, Lady KD.
Well, I remember it was in a building downtown somewhere, like a loft, but no. Anyway.
Damn, it is one down there, isn't it? What about you, Flawless?
Oh man, yeah, ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing. You go anonymously by yourself with somebody.
You gotta go with somebody.
Yeah, you gotta go with somebody. You can't go by yourself. They won't allow you in the door by yourself.
Shit, my doula, I ain't go with him personally, but my doula said that it was $50. Hold on, what was it? $50 a person, and like if you come without somebody, that shit was $75. That was.
I was about to say sometimes they do it like that, but generally you got to bring something to get something.
They only do it for the women. They don't let men come by themselves. A man has to be accompanied with somebody else.
Right, it'd be 500 niggas and like 10 chicks and shit.
Damn it!
You already know how niggas do.
Yeah.
No motherfucking doubt. All right, let me see. What else?
I'm trying to get Tim Duncan motivated, man. There we go, Timmy.
Hey man, whether they win or lose, man, try not to even motherfucking let me know, because I got this shit on TiVo. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see this shit
I got
done.
I got you.
But don't be like, oh, we lost. Don't say no shit like that. You know what I mean? And don't forget, callers, these questions is for y'all too. You know what I mean? I like to know. I like if y'all don't have the same opinion as one of the co-hosts.
Oh yeah, you hit him with that left hand.
That sound off on that shit. You know what I mean? Man, come on, man. We don't want play by play, man. We don't want to play by play. Okay, here we go.
Next question. What's
up? Here we go. All right. Well, you already told me that, so I ain't even going to ask that. All right. A vasectomy. Would you get one, Flawless?
What? A vasectomy?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. Unequivocally.
You going to get one? Why wouldn't you get one?
I came with it. I'm leaving with it. I'm mad I got the
How do you feel about that, KD? Man getting the vasectomy.
Oh, damn! I thought you was gonna ask about the woman. It's a personal choice, and I just feel like as long as he is in a mood and mind frame to be a responsible father, then he can keep everything intact. When he gets to that point where he don't want no kids, then he should either get a vasectomy or constantly 100%, not 98, but 100% of the time wear a condom. He should always have that raincoat on flat out. Because if he don't want no kids, he ain't got no business fucking if he ain't going to cover it up. Flat out.
All All right, since you mentioned it, what about you? Would you ever get your tools tied or get the catcher's mitt up in that bitch or whatever that should be?
Hell no, not the catcher's mitt.
Tubes tied, fried,
burnt on the end.
side. Doctor kills, damn map burned, everything. This shit done.
Oh, so you got it already?
Yeah.
Damn. I guess you like fuck it. Okay. So you got it because you was like you good. You ain't having no more kids, huh?
Well, no. Actually, it was a medical reason. I was my second pregnancy was high risk, and I was within that age bracket.
Having them big old head babies, girl. Trying to get up out of there early.
Shit. Head's big in the mud, and I can't talk shit because they got my head. So.
Oh hell no! Not Big Hat Junior.
Hell yeah. They had them big heads and shit.
5 heads.
Trying to put toes and shit out. I'm like, look, dude, you got to keep your foot up in there. You can't be sticking your toe through mommy's cervix, for real.
Hell no. That's terrible. They had to sew my son's mother up so he wouldn't fall out. She was on bed rest the last 3 months of her pregnancy.
Yeah,
he was trying to get on too.
Now, peep this out. Out of the two, which one you think could get you farther in life, or whatever? Good looks or charm?
Charm.
Charm?
Yeah.
Yep, all day.
Why is that?
Ugly motherfucker charm the pants for motherfucker. He ain't got shit else to do. He ain't got shit else going. He done perfected that.
Okay,
nice
so it's like this.
Nice
you can
looking
look at
sister.
your looks from across the room and not get shit. You got to interact with charm, and charm can get you a lot. So,
yeah,
I mean, you can't get shit from looking.
Right.
You can.
I'm going to have to hook the callers up, man. Let me hook the callers up. It's not called charm anymore. It's swag, man. So for y'all that don't understand, for y'all that don't understand what he was talking about, swag.
I hate that word. I wish you hadn't even weird.
Well, we got more than the over 30 demographics that's listening to.
Well, they need to go to bed. Shit, it's past their bedtime. They don't know what the hell charm is. Go to bed. We don't care what you think. No, I'm just joking.
Okay. How about this? And I know some of my listeners, some of our listeners. I know that some of y'all got something to say about this. And this is to the host and the listeners. Have you ever been played? And I ain't talking about by the same sex unless that's what you get down with. I mean by like somebody you trying to kick it with or been kicking it with.
What do you mean, play like a con artist or play like cheated on or play like, what do you mean? Play like
all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? You ever just been played the fuck out, like the type of shit you like, I can't believe this shit happened. Either
you mean like when that dude sold me that damn
chain
in Northland for $10 and that shit turned green, that kind of play?
Yeah, but I'm talking about on a relationship level.
I was about to say, because that same bitch in Northland got me too, asked to crying on me, talking about, I got 4 kids at home.
Right.
I just need $10 to feed. I gave the bitch 20. I got in the car. Hold on, cuz. I gave her $20, right? I went ahead and finished my shopping. You know, they got bus benches outside the doors right now that's facing Greenfield. I get in the car, I walk out another door, I get in the car, rap at this bitch counting not.
Motherfuckers do that.
Hell.
But you know what, y'all niggas out cold because y'all gonna come on this bitch and just bust her out. Now everybody that go up to Northland or whatever the fuck y'all said, they gonna see that bitch and be like, nah.
Well, this happened when I was in high school. This dude got me. He got me with the I got the herringbone, and you already know I got shit I gotta do. You know, he like basically trying to tell me like I'm
putting
a crackhead.
Putting the pressure on you. I remember that walking through the mall.
he basically like, you know, I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get this off me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stole it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let it go to you for a real sweet price. You know what I'm saying? You give me $5, no, $10 or whatever. And I'll hook you up right here, right now. You can have this $10. I'm like, $10? Let me look at it. So I'm looking at it. I see the little. Oh shit!
Everybody then got taken for some jewelry on the street at least once. If you a smart motherfucker, it's only going to happen once because you going to be mad you lost that bread and never, ever going to fall for it. That motherfucker could look like that bitch worth $1 billion. You like, nigga, $10, I'm good. You know what I mean? But I'm not, that ain't the question. Y'all going crazy. That ain't the question. The question is, have you ever been played, like dating-wise? You know what I mean?
Okay, well, of course. Then how you think we learn our lessons? Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me what happened.
Let me see. Oh, okay, perfect. My first time getting played was back in the day. This guy named Bobby. I don't know his last name. I didn't even get to that part yet. But he was fine as fuck, okay? He was like super fine.
Oh,
and, you gotta cut that. He gotta cut that shit out.
Come on, dude.
Cut that out.
Seriously, dog. You sound like you playing motherfucking Xbox, nigga.
Okay, would you like me to continue to share or?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
For you too. Right, but you. Okay. Oh shit! Goddamn! Come on, Duncan. Like, come on, man.
Okay. So anyway, so this guy, and I'm gonna remember the details to the best of my ability, but all I remember was he had me thinking that, and I was a teenager, he was probably an older teenager, like 19 or something, and I think I was 17. But he had me thinking that he stayed with his mom and that he had a job, like a little whatever job or whatever, and that he wanted to date me. So I actually told my best friend about him. I told my mom about him, and I wanted my mom to meet him or whatever so that I can go out with him because, my mother was strict as hell. So I had told her, and so anyway, I was spending the night over at my friend Shannon's house, and I was talking to him, like, into the wee hours of the night, and this chick picked up the other phone inside the house. It was like, Bobby, who was you talking to? And I'm thinking, man, his sister rude as hell. She was like, who was you talking to, Bobby? I was like, oh, wait, that don't sound like a sister. She was like, who was this on the phone talking to my baby daddy or my whatever? I was like, what? I was like,
that's the worst story you got, dog?
Well, shit, that's the only, that was the first time I got played. That was just wow. I didn't even know he had kids. He told me he didn't have kids. And most guys, they own their kids at least. They say they got them. But not only did he have kids, but her and the kids stayed with him. And I had no idea. I thought this was about to be my boyfriend. I was like, so, see.
Oh, did you give him some? Did you give him some?
No, I didn't even get to that part. I never got.
Man, that is the worst fucking story of getting played I ever heard. Hey, man, you got a better story, dog. Anybody ever played so bad?
Man. Nothing that I could think of right off the back to where it was just arbitrarily against me.
Right.
Generally, none to just jump right off at me. I have to really think about it real hard.
Every time I've gotten played, it's always been, that I know of, it's usually been like before anything happened because I don't be in no hurry to do nothing because of the fact that that's when you get played, during that little time when you finding out shit. That be my point.
Man,
the only story I can think about is the story. The only way I got played was about two chicks tried to set me up.
Shit, that sounds good. Tell me something, nigga. Was you fucking or what?
Yeah. They was both dancers, and I didn't know they knew each other. And they had met each other, prior to me knowing both of them. And I left the club with Karen, which is who my woman was at the time, and I was trying to date the other chick, which I forgot her damn name, too. But anyway, I'm leaving the bar, and I took some pictures at a picnic or something earlier. Oh, no, there was the pictures of my son. There was pictures of my son. And she was like, bring me the pictures back, after you leave the bar, So what had happened was my woman came down to the bar, told her I'd see her later, I'd get back at the crib. And I knew something was wrong because on the freeway, on my way to take the pictures to the other chick, I was saying to myself, someone was like, man, you just need to go and take your ass home. I felt it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But me being me, I went ahead and said, fuck it. I went on ahead over there anyway. And me being smart, I said, you know what? Let me check if this bitch slick. I drove around the block, and I came back around the block. I see girl car. I'm like, all right, that's good. And at this point, I remember too, I had found out that my girl knew of old girl. It was that when the Princess boat first came here, people was talking about that's the Pablo boat. They had did a party together on the Princess boat before it got popular. That's how they met. Anyway, I pulled up on the block. I checked around the block, like I said, to make sure girl car wasn't nowhere around, and I didn't see it. And when I pulled up,
at this point in time, you already knew that they knew each other?
I knew girl knew of her. I didn't know they knew each other. I knew they knew of each other.
You gonna accept this story, and he the one doing the plan, but my shit was bullshit.
No. Watch this. When I got there to the house, all the lights went out in the house. She stayed upstairs in the two-family flat. All the lights went out. And I'm like, damn, I thought the bitch I was on my way, so I ain't think no more of it. No more than I looked down, put the pictures back in the little sleeve, and was like getting ready to get out the car. Girl come running down the stairs. I'm looking like, what the hell? And I look, and it's my girl. And girl standing on the porch talking about, never thought this shit was going to happen, did you? I said, well, y'all parked. She parked on the other side of Van Dyke. I'm like on this side of Van Dyke going around the block. She parked on the other side of Van Dyke.
See, I ain't even gonna tell you about my stalker. I ain't gonna even tell you about my stalker because you
so mad about that. And I knew better. I was feeling something was telling me take your ass to the crib. Go on home.
I ain't even gonna downplay your stalker story. I'm gonna let you tell it, but before you tell it, I just want to let you know every fucking female that had a stalker. I done seen chicks ugly than motherfucker. They didn't have stalkers.
That's nothing to be proud of.
I'm just saying.
She gonna say that's nothing to be proud of.
It ain't, because some females be telling them stories like, and he was stalking me, girl. That's nothing to be proud of. That shit right there is some scary ass, annoying shit. For real. It disrupts your whole fucking life.
They like when them niggas leave them gifts outside the door. They just don't like when another nigga coming over and he scare him off and shit. But when he leaving them gifts, that's when they be all like, yeah, girl, you know, all that dumb shit.
No, I didn't have a nice stalker. I had a crazy stalker. My stalker was basically another story about getting played. I realized that he had a girlfriend or a baby mama, whatever the case was, and I dumped him. I said, okay, fuck it, don't call me no more, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, hold up. I'm going to let you continue. I got one question. Did you give him some?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
What difference does that part make? Golly.
That means you was deep in, you was a little deeper in. That's what I want to hear, some shit, some drama shit, not just a nigga I met and he got a girl. I'm talking about like a nigga I fuck, or a nigga you fucking and he got a chick and the shit get fucked up. That's the shit I want to hear.
Okay, well, this particular idiot had a girlfriend, and so when I found out, I immediately lost interest, and I wanted him to do the same, but he didn't want to get dumped, and I was telling him this was non-negotiable, like, okay, nigga, don't fucking call me no more ever. But he kept calling, and when I say calling, I'm talking about calling back to back to back like he was doing it throughout his daily tasks, like he just was doing it all day long, like hundreds of calls a day, just calling.
Larry motherfucking Kushingberry. Guess what?
What's up, my nigga?
The Detroit Pistons won, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? I'm through with y'all motherfuckers. I'm through. I'm about to call me a lawyer. I'm about to get me a fucking lawyer right now.
No, I got another question.
I get ready to tell you a decent ass story, and I'm going to tell you my shit anyway.
I got another story. But every time we do it, you always, I don't care if I say, tell me the best story of your life. You got like 4 of them. You know what I mean? You had so many beautiful times.
You said the first one was some bullshit, so I was giving you the second best story that I had.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Remember Truth and the Lie Flawless? She told how many lies she tell the first night. Truth and the Lie. It was like,
I ain't tell no lies.
Yeah, that's what you say. You ain't tell no lies.
Sound like Drake.
I did.
Sound like Drake and shit.
I ain't never tell no lie. Real nigga say what?
I didn't tell no lies.
All right, y'all.
You
Would y'all ever step on a nudist beach and shit? Nude beach?
I don't know, man. My nuts ain't stopped. They ain't dropped yet. I look like a little kid.
What about you, Kate? So you up in the air. You don't really know yet.
No, I don't know yet.
It ain't that I wouldn't do it. It's just that I wouldn't do it right now. I would want to tighten up some shit.
Oh, you want to be there. You trying to make a nigga dig hard and shit. You know what I mean? It's not even about that. It's just about enjoying the nature and shit. I would do that shit.
Oh, my God. Okay, how about
I would
this?
do that
How
shit.
about the next few questions you ask me? Just tell me what the fuck you want me to say.
How about that? It's not what I want you to say.
How
It's
about
just the last two questions. Y'all gave y'all opinions, and I really didn't never give mine, so I was just giving my opinion on this. My bad. I did say I had questions for y'all, but I was just giving my opinion. My opinion is I would do it.
Okay,
You know
I thought I heard something else before that, but I ain't gonna,
Oh, about you when you said you wanted to get your shit tight, then you gonna go hit them niggas and shit? You gonna go hit them where it hurt and shit? Everybody white and shit, slapping them and shit. You know what I mean? Shit, that's the part you heard? My bad.
Yeah, that's right.
They just questions, that's all. They just questions. Damn. All right, here we go.
Thongs comfortable for you, Lady KD?
Yes, I can't wear nothing but next question.
Is it G-strings or thongs? Because there's a difference.
No, thongs, because G-strings aren't as comfortable, but thongs feel very comfortable because you don't get a wedgie. It's like automatic.
Okay. I got you.
No, to fuck me up on that, I was in hell. Here we go.
Hell no.
All right, now, tell me this now. Y'all got any fetishes? Any fetishes that you care to? I know KD probably got some shit she can't tell us.
Yeah, I'm going to be quiet. As a matter of fact, I'm going to push mute so she can tell us.
Hell yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Tell us your fetish.
I didn't even never say I had one.
Oh, but we know you got them.
Let us in on one
Friday.
of them.
I want to tell y'all Friday.
Hold on. We got somebody who biting. Hold on. Let's see who the fuck this is. This is the motherfucking Clinic Radio. Who the hell is this already talking and shit?
What's up?
Hey, tell your sister she will not be in the background singing.
She's over here doing her victory dance because our team won.
Who that is? Who
my
got
sister. This is Free Sugar. If you don't get your ass out my face, I'm sorry, y'all. My sister's over here doing her victory dance right now.
Oh, yeah? No, don't tell me shit. Please don't fucking blow my high. Don't do it. Don't tell me nothing. I want people to just keep talking so I can't even hear what's going on in her background. Somebody talk.
Y'all need to keep talking.
She's singing her ass off, too. She is singing her ass off. She's like, woo!
No. I don't want to hear that. I can't do it. What's going on, B Sugar? Was she muted for me?
Hello?
That's what's up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, she muted it.
She must have muted it for me.
I'm sorry, y'all. My sister's out of the damn mind.
That was up. I got you. I appreciate it. Much love. You know what I mean?
Okay, we got some questions coming at us, B Sugar, tonight. We got some questions. Did you hear the other ones?
I'm trying not to die on in the same process.
All right, because we got them coming at us back to back to back, like, brah. So.
You know what I mean?
I see that. I'm just listening. I hear it.
Well, let me ask Sugar this. Thongs or G-string, Sugar? Which one?
I'll have to go with thongs. Okay. I prefer, myself personally, I prefer boy shorts, hipsters. So.
Okay.
Now, you know what? I think boy
like
shorts are the cutest. They are the cutest, but I can't wear them under clothing. Like, they're cute for, like, when you put them on to walk around in, but I can't wear it because most of my jeans fit tight, and if I put them on, then they, you know, I don't even know how to put that.
Yeah.
The only way I'll take the boy shorts is if they tight.
Yeah, I get the ones that like they're like non-riding.
I don't like them Richard Simmons boy shorts where they hanging off the bottom of your ass and they look like there's a ton of air flowing through the bottom.
You gotta have a fat ass though to have that little lip on the bottom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
That's the only way you can pull that shit off.
That's funny. That's funny.
Right.
Y'all make me die over there.
No flat back is staying.
No, but I think boy shorts are like the cutest in the whole world of America, just to wear. But
boy shorts
like I said,
and a white
when you pull up the tight jeans, them must be like, that's horrible because then you can't get your hand in there to pull them back down. There's just be a whole bunch going on for nothing. So, and when you ain't got no little bitty ass, it's not good. It's just like you got one cheek just covered perfectly, and the other cheek you got a damn boy shirt. Just that shit just ain't right.
Well, that's when you're not buying the correct size, and you done bought a medium and you need an extra large.
No, it don't matter. I'm telling you.
No, it depends on what you got on. So if you feel comfortable wearing the boy
it depends on your pants. Yeah, you can't wear them with just anything.
Yeah,
you really can't.
Lord. Yeah, okay, y'all. Okay, how about this, right? Now, have you ever had somebody tell you that they loved you, and when they did you feel like, if you didn't love them, did you feel like you kind of had to say that, or vice versa?
Nope.
Have you ever said that to anybody and you didn't get that back?
When I was younger.
What'd you say,
KD?
No, I was just saying I felt bad. The one time that it happened where I couldn't reciprocate those words, I felt really horrible. And then one time it happened to me, and that's when it taught me that you don't say that you love somebody just so they can say it back. So.
Oh, because that's what you was looking for. You was looking for that back.
Yeah, because at that time of my life, you know what I'm saying, I probably didn't really mean it. I thought I meant it, but I really wanted to just hear it back. And so when I didn't hear it back, I was just like, oh, But,
like, oh, damn, that's fucked up.
Right. Like, dang, and I just didn't think it was even possible for me to say it and not hear it back, because I'm like, you're supposed to say it back always. This is like automatic, right? But that was the part growing up. Huh?
That's right, because you didn't at one point also.
Yeah, but I didn't after that.
Right. Oh, okay, all right. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Now I see how, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I ain't had no problem with saying it with the drop of a hat, whether it was said to me first or not. Now,
was it always true?
Nope. Well, I'm saying that now, and I'm saying it fast like that because when you love somebody, you're supposed to be with them.
Right.
You know what's really fucked up is when you think you do, and then you realize you really didn't. Yeah, you be like, take back. You be trying to cross your fingers or some shit. That don't work.
You're like, bad decision making ass motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
That's the worst ever. And shit. Right, because you be wondering, like, damn, do I send a memo out? I mean, how do I undo this shit? It's just out there,
Stop answering the phone.
No, that's bold. So it's like, no, you be having to go through some shit, but that's not that way to handle it. Cause
hey, you know what I hate though?
Do nothing wrong.
I hate when you ain't answer a motherfucker call and then they call from a different number like you gonna fucking answer. Because I miss like 100 calls in one day if I'm a boy to somebody. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna call from a number I don't know. Everybody got to call from a number I know if I'm avoiding this motherfucker right here.
Why do I do that? When I used to hang with my homeboys that I used to play darts with, They used to be out at the park. We'd be out there drinking our Guinness at the park, and they phones would be blowing the fuck up. And they'd be like, man, this bitch get on my nerves. And I'm like, well, why don't you just tell her? Man, I ain't tell her like that, but I'm like, that's why your phone's blowing up. And it almost seemed like y'all like the shit. Like y'all like the shit.
No, I'm going to be the first to tell you. No, you get tired of that shit.
Because I just would have to tell them, stop calling me. Don't call me no more.
Just tell us. Shit.
Right, just say, don't call me no more. You know?
Man, that shit works sometimes.
Just say it away.
But 9 times out of 10, y'all don't say that.
But you know what, Lady KD? I've become that true person, but I realize that sometimes people have their days when they feeling clingy like that, and just like sometimes people have their days when they don't want to be bothered. But most of the time, if you don't want to be bothered with the person, you don't have no problem in saying it. But when it's supposed to be your significant other, you don't want to hurt their feelings and push them off to the side.
And you think not answering their call all day makes their feelings
makes it worse?
Yeah, but here's the deal. But here's the deal about that. It ain't my fault you can't catch a fucking hit.
See, why you got a hint? It sounds like some cowardice. That's what sounds like.
No, it ain't no cowardice. It ain't no cowardice. Because my thing is, if I got to teach you how to be a woman, I really don't need to be bothered. That's what I was trying to tell you about.
Let me step in right there, man. Let me step in right there. See, that's the whole thing about it. See, you ain't got to be no coward because you don't feel like dealing with some bullshit that you know going to be some bullshit if that's the case.
Why can't you
know what I mean?
Say that? It's your phone bill. You pay it. Why don't you answer? Like you said, though. I mean, or like Flawless said, if that's your significant other, you like, damn, I know what she want, and she don't want nothing. She just called 30 minutes ago and called 45 minutes before that and called 30 minutes before that. She don't want shit. She know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm working or I'm over here in the studio. I'm doing whatever the fuck I'm doing, you know, whoever the fuck you are. And you just look down and you like, you know what I mean? Like, damn. But one of them times that you ignore that call could be important. That's number one. Number two,
man, that's
it might hurt her feelings. Don't cut me off.
Quit crying.
One of them times you can just be brave enough to say, you know
text
what, sometimes
me.
You be calling
if
me
I ain't answered the first 2 times you call and it's an emergency, text me. If I don't text, call the 3rd time and leave a fucking voicemail.
Hey, you know what? Don't text me.
I'm like Steve Harvey when it comes to that.
Shit.
Right. You ain't never heard Steve Harvey talk about that shit. He said people be calling him with emergencies. He said 9 times out of 10 the emergency be right then. No, he said he wait 24 hours. He said by the time he called the emergency over. Flat out.
If the shoe was on the other fit,
the emergency over.
Shoe was on the other fit, y'all would feel some like hurt feelings for real.
The shoe would never be on the other foot because I'm not going to call no woman every half an hour or hour. I'm not going to do it. If I know what you're doing for the night.
You shouldn't even be with nobody like that. If you can't talk to somebody, if you can't be honest with the person that you with, to say
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Every half hour, and that's just excessive. You know I'm working.
That's what you gotta do. I ain't
gonna lie to you. That shit, ladies, that shit sounds so motherfucking good and easy, and just say it and flat out and believe it. Believe it. First of all, hold up. First of all, on the drop that you always drop, like niggas don't know how to choose motherfucking women or not, that's bullshit because damn near every motherfucking woman I've ever dated, ever fucking seen, even fucking know as friends, do the same fucking shit to they nigga. So while we gonna sit on this bitch and act like this some motherfucking brand new shit and it's just who the fuck we fuck with,
just because you use a whole lot of cuss words don't mean you making sense. You just need to tell us.
What makes sense is what I'm saying, though. What makes sense is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? You got to have motherfucking ebonics to understand in between all my cuss words, but that's why I'm Lady MF'n Kushingberry. But if people shut the fuck up and listen to me, then they'll understand what I'm saying. You feel me?
But I'm just saying it's some bullshit.
That ain't no bullshit. That ain't no bullshit. Motherfucker gonna tell me, and you know what's funny as hell? The funny thing about it is every woman I ever dated that told me the same fucking line that you just popped at a nigga with. You don't know. That time it could be something important. Well, quit fucking calling me and don't call me until it's important.
And that's what you should
because
tell
if I
her.
get it, you see what I'm saying? Shit, you don't think a man done did that? You don't think a man done did that?
I think some men might have, but for the most part, based on my experience with all my male friends, and you know I have many. When I say many, I'm talking about I got a lot of male friends, especially in the past when I was DJing and playing darts and all that shit. Most of my friends was guys. All of them would always say they ain't really come right out and say it like that. And I'm like, that's what the problem is. You didn't flat out say it. I mean, either you want to have a baby or you want to get rid of the baby. You can't just, sit on the fence and talk about you hate being pregnant. You either going to have it or you're not.
I don't know a million guys, but I've been a guy since I was motherfucking born, and the shit ain't motherfucking stopped yet. And every motherfucking woman that I done told that motherfucking shit do, all it is another motherfucking argument, and the same shit gonna happen again. And that's why a nigga don't answer his fucking phone. That's why he don't answer his phone.
Why is she arguing with you? Why is she arguing with you if you telling her that, baby, I'm working?
No, I don't keep saying
every
shit.
30 minutes.
I don't keep saying shit.
If you say,
you feel me?
If you say, baby, look, I'm working, and you be calling me like back to back to back, and you don't want nothing. Then if I ignore your phone call, you're gonna be pissed the fuck off because it might be important, but I'm gonna have to because you stopping me from working. You should only have to say that once before you realize somebody got to stop. You or her.
Hold on, Flawless. Hold on. I swear I'm gonna give you the floor after this, man. This shit just popped in my head. I wanted to tell y'all this. All right, peep this out. Just to go off of the same motherfucking shit exact same shit we talking about, KD. My youngest daughter, mother and shit. Beautiful woman. I ain't even talking about motherfucking looks. I'm just talking about all around person. Beautiful woman. Man, me and her, we dating. I don't even think she's pregnant yet. You know what I mean? We dating and shit. She my girl. We the item and shit. And I'm over here at this motherfucking house painting this whole motherfucking inside of this crib. And I just got this motherfucking AT&T phone and shit, right? You know what I mean? I'm a little young cat. You know what I mean? I got my own bill and shit, all this type of shit, man. I told this motherfucker, baby, would you stop calling? The same shit you say that don't no guy tell her, but I done told damn near every woman I done dated, and the shit still happens. You know what I mean? But I told her, I said, baby, you going to have to stop doing this shit because I'm out here trying to make money. You know where I'm at. I'm in this motherfucking crib off of 8 Mile over there by Eastland, shit, you know what I'm doing. Stop. You know what I mean? Shit. I got that. You know what happened at the end of the fucking month? At the end of the month, I couldn't even pay the motherfucking bill because that motherfucker was so high. So this motherfucker calling me. And when I stopped answering the phone, because that's what you're going to eventually do, you're going to stop arguing with a person when you tell them something over and over again. When I started answering the phone, motherfucker left voicemails. I mean, come on. Real fucking talk. What's really good?
It just sounds like it's some real deeper issues than a phone call. Number one, if you talk to a grown person like you just said you have many times and they don't respect you, that's what the fucking problem is.
Man,
that's what
ain't none of that.
They don't respect
ain't none of that. Man, come on. I ain't met a motherfucker that ain't do that yet. I ain't met a motherfucker that ain't do that yet.
What that mean? Crazy. What does that mean? Just because everybody can beat a woman ass, you think that means it's okay? If every nigga that a female date beat her ass or cheat on her, does that mean that's all there is out there just because that's what she
You know my opinion on that. We went heavy on that last episode. You know my opinion on that, so let's go on something else. No, you ain't proving shit. I just don't want to get into the shit from the last show. This the new show. Let's get some new shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But no, we already got into that. You know what I mean?
Well, she ain't. They not respecting you. And this is what I want to point out for your
future. And you know what I do back on time? I don't respect them because they ain't gonna answer that. I ain't answering that fucking phone unless it may be something important.
And that's what you should have said. You don't respect the women that you ignore, and that's different.
You
don't respect the women that you ignore, then it's not a problem because they're not getting on your nerves because you ain't got no respect for no way.
Call it what you want. I'm agreeing with whatever you say. I'm just letting you know that's how it go. And even though you probably the only woman on this earth that ain't never been through none of that shit because you don't know nothing about it, I'm telling you the real.
Man, you must just think I'm
just be
talking
me.
shit. Man,
it can't just be you are just talking shit. You are just talking shit.
Baby, Sugar Baby, what's her name again?
Who that?
B Sugar.
Yeah.
B Sugar, you feel me, right?
I feel you.
Okay, so I'm apparently not the only woman on the earth that is understanding what I'm saying.
Every woman understand you. Every woman know deep down inside that I'm telling the fucking truth.
No, some women
so
want
y'all
me to
can
shut
go
the
ahead
fuck up
and jump
right
back.
now.
have the opposite opinion.
Y'all gonna jump back in Wonderland, but y'all know I'm telling the truth.
Some woman out here listening wants me to shut the fuck up right now. Quiet as it's kept. She wants me to shut the fuck up because what I'm telling you is gonna make her have to stop calling your fucking phone. So I don't think that every female is agreeing with me. I think that B Sugar feel me because I'm on some like real shit right now. You know, flat out. It's like if a man, if you just like we talked about several other subjects, when a woman tell a man something and he don't adhere to what she's telling him, it's a lack of respect there. So I don't give a fuck if it's male or female. I don't care if it's a male or female. It's a lack of respect. When you tell somebody I'm conducting business and I'm working and they keep calling your damn phone and they like, fuck what you telling me about what you doing and is you working, that's a respect issue. Y'all need to talk about that more seriously than just a phone call.
That's that mental shit. Hey, because my next question is this. Y'all, B Sugar and Lady K. Hold on, first of all, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get right back to y'all ladies in a minute. But Flawless, did you even get an opportunity to say where you chime in on this shit at?
No, I'm
You just listening. You listening. I'm in battle, dog. I got nobody to tag. You know what I mean?
I'm just listening to it because we'll never agree on it, and I don't want her to be mad at me. She gonna start.
I ain't gonna be mad at you. We already agreed at the beginning of this show. We could disagree. We could argue each other down, and then we're going to still be good. So go on and say what you got to say, whether we agree or not.
No, I'm going to let you. I just want you to get it. Let her finish get it all out. Let her get it all out.
I mean, you might agree with me. I mean, you might have started off disagreeing with me, but you might see a point. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I say let her get it all out.
All I'm saying is communication, whether it's your cousin, a female, your man, your mama, whoever it is, if you working and you explain to them that I'm working.
I wouldn't even give a damn if I was working. I just want to say that.
Right. Hey, KD, let's make it in general. So
my thing is
understand what you're saying, period. Don't make it specific.
Right.
Make it in general. You know what I mean? Because working just something that I said.
Just left the house 10 minutes ago. You know what? Your nephew just called. Okay, why my nephew ain't called me? Okay, I'll call you back. 10 minutes later. Hey, listen, can you run by on your way home, give me some peanuts? Okay, I'll get you some peanuts on your way back. On my way back from work. 10 minutes later. The dog shitted in the carpet and I need you some shampoo. If you call me one more motherfucking time.
And that's
he don't respect you though. It's a lack of respect.
KD, in real life, you're a grown-ass woman. Where do it come in your brain and say, you know what, I'm not about to call this man not one more motherfucking time.
And that's what a woman should do. That's what a woman should do.
And that's my point. I shouldn't have to get to the point to where I'm going to you, look, KD, if you call me one more motherfucking time, I swear to God, I ain't going to never call you again. Don't you pick up my phone and dial my number one more time. I shouldn't have to say that. All I'm saying
is that I nip shit in the bud if I can. So if I see it's a problem going on communication-wise with us, that you're not understanding where I stand on something, I'm going to tell you about it. After I tell you about it and you don't pay any fucking attention to it, that's showing me that you disregarded what the fuck I told you.
But my thing, Katie, is we all adults. Why the fuck do I have to tell you anything closely or remotely?
We all adults, so why the fuck you gotta ignore your phone? That's your motherfucking phone.
Hey, y'all. That's what I say this, man. I love y'all. This shit funny as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. But let's get on something else right quick. We've been arguing about that shit about 15 minutes.
That shit is crazy. Calling my goddamn phone. Oh, I gotta have a reason to call you now. Yeah. You don't want nothing. I'm driving down the freeway. Why I gotta hold the phone and talk to you? What's the deal?
Insecurity.
You talking about nothing. I know the grass is green. Yep, the sky is blue. And water is definitely wet. I know water wet.
That's what she is. She insecure. She calling to hear your environment. Every fucking time she calling, she ain't listening to no motherfucking thing you saying. She trying to hear the background.
Oh, hey, KD, I done had motherfucking females I'm dating call me, and I knew that was what was going on. I'm like, hello? Yeah, what's up? Shit, what's going on with you? And the first thing I do then is after that is like, I'm like, hello, damn, hello? You know what I mean? Because that's what she trying to do. She trying to hear the background. You know what I mean? Here where the fuck you at. And I'm not going to lie to you. I don't give a fuck if I'm at the motherfucking crib chilling in my drawers. You not going to hear my background. What the fuck do you want? And don't call me with 1,000,001 questions because you supposed to call somebody to tell them something. You know what I mean? When you call a motherfucker, you call them, tell them something.
You call because you missed them and you want to talk to them. Duh.
But all that's going to take an hour.
No, I'm saying If you engaged in conversation, y'all got good conversation. Y'all supposed to be chopping it up because y'all enjoy talking to each other.
I will admit to this: if it's a new relationship, it's all cute and dandy. It's all cute, and if it's a new relationship and you digging the person, it's kind of cute in the beginning. But if it's somebody you've been dating for the last 15 years, what do you keep calling for?
That shit is a red flag. That's what the fuck that is.
Well, no. Because think about it. Think about it. Be real, Lady KD.
No. But if you jump on that shit in the beginning, you won't be going through that shit later.
I got you though. But how many times in the beginning of your relationships with a guy that you just met and y'all on the phone talking for 2 hours about horse racing? And ain't neither one of y'all been on the stable or rode a horse.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
No,
I don't even know what the fuck you asking me. I don't know what you asking me.
Okay, this is what I'm asking.
That's that new shit. That's that new shit, nigga.
No, listen. How many times have you started dating a guy and y'all on the phone talking about rocket science and ain't neither one of y'all graduated from college? Is what I'm saying. Y'all talking about shit.
What the fuck are you asking me, Flawless? What the fuck are you asking me right now?
I'm asking you about the meaningless conversations that you have with guys that you first meet.
I mean, are you asking me how many times have I had a 2-hour conversation in the beginning and then as the relationship seems to dwindle, the conversations don't last as long? Or are you asking me how long have I talked about some dumbass shit?
It wears off is what I'm saying. When you first meet a person, you have them little dumbass conversations, and the guy called the girl. I ain't want nothing. I was just.
Hey, what the fuck are we talking about again? What the fuck is we talking about?
I don't even have dumbass conversations. That's what I mean about that whole chemistry thing.
You know.
Yeah. If you kicking it with a female and you feel like her conversation is dumb, then. See, again, it's some real simple shit that you need to be evaluating right off the rip.
It's not that it's dumb, KD. Don't take it to that extreme. What I'm explaining to you is everybody has been in relationships when you first meet somebody, and the conversations you have after you talked about the important things about not wanting to be in a relationship. I like it from the back. I like to get it from the back. After you have all that shit, that conversation, there's nothing. Gray squirrels. I like gray squirrels. You cannot tell me that you have not had.
I'm so talkative.
She don't understand
never run
shit.
out. I don't run out. I don't run out. I always be having some shit to talk about.
People do not run out.
I don't run out of shit. And I mean, if I run out,
that's that woman shit, motherfucking Kushingberry.
If I run out of that 2 hours shit, then we don't talk for 2 hours. That's all.
That's why I had to mute. That's why I had the mute button pushed so I wouldn't open my mouth, but y'all let me unpush it.
Well, if I have more than 2 hours to talk about, I talk for 2 hours. If I got 20 minutes, then I talk for 20 minutes. I told you, I don't never fucking run out, man. Y'all just don't understand.
Oh, shit. I just peep what you talking. Man, you ain't bullshit. Yeah, hey, check this out, though.
You just caught on to that shit.
Hell, fuck yeah. But
I didn't know I got quiet. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, this nigga crazy.
All right, peep it. All right, in a relationship or when you dating, you know what I mean? It's hardly ever 50-50. You know what I mean? Maybe at best 60-40. But if the odds was in your favor or against you, you know what I mean? What's your ideal rate? What's your perfect relationship? And don't give me the 100 shit. We dealing with the half and half.
45, 55. It's gonna always be 45, 55. No, just
I'm not talking about money. Just in general. You know what I mean? Just how
just general effort and like what you putting in.
Shit, it might be my house, but you. It might be my house, but you the motherfucker who gotta come over and motivate me to paint my shit or something. You know what I mean? Just in general. You know, it's never really 50-50. Which way is perfect for you? Which number is perfect for you in a relationship? You can deal with it.
Oh, what can I deal with? Because 50-50 is perfect, duh.
Right.
Deal withable. I would say 60-40 is deal withable.
Okay, now who got the 60?
I'm saying I could deal with being given 60 and somebody else giving 40. I could probably deal with that, and probably based on certain things. Because there's certain things I'm not gonna give on, like respect. That's gonna be 100, flat out. It ain't gonna be no you disrespect me sometimes and then I gotta respect you all the time. No, nigga, fuck that. You see what I'm saying? But
damn, I don't want to start that conversation up, man. That shit hit on what we were just talking about. And that's what I was talking about. Like which is worse? Which is worse? For me to avoid your phone call or for me to flat the fuck out, tell you how the fuck I feel, and for you to
tell me how you feel and act like you got some sense when you tell me. You ain't got to talk to me like no damn gangster.
I talk the way I talk, though, and this is how the shit goes. I mean, I'm talking the way I talk now.
Problem.
If a motherfucker know me, they know this is how the fuck I be talking. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't help it. I ain't being nobody else. You know what I mean? So, shit, I mean, it's like you got to deal with shit you don't like in a relationship.
You mean to tell me you don't know how to tell a woman like this? Why are you calling me every 20 to 30 minutes and you know I'm working? Yeah. What's wrong with saying it like that? I mean, seriously, that's direct.
And I done did it more calmly and more. Okay. Let me let y'all hear how I sound, because I might sound like I'm about to kill her. I don't know, but this how I be. You know what I mean? When motherfucker do some shit like that to me, I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'm like, honey, come on now. You know what I'm doing. You know where I'm at. Again, you know what I mean? You just called me 30 minutes ago and 45 minutes before that. You know what and you know what? After that, boom, it's irate shit like, I can't believe you know, I didn't even have motherfuckers tell me I was yelling at them.
Sounds like she might be a little bit crazy. She sounds like she might have some issues.
So why do you think I tell you that I think every woman is crazy? Because I ain't met a motherfucker who ain't do that yet.
Well, we got to figure out what your criteria
because I ain't never dated y'all.
We gotta figure out what your criteria is, because you doing something over and over again, and that's lunacy. We gotta figure out what that thing is that you're doing so you can stop that. Even if you find a different type of crazy bitch, we gotta figure out how to break that pattern.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? Maybe no, I ain't gonna say that.
The first step in understanding what mistakes that we all make is looking in the mirror. You cannot figure out what's wrong with nobody else until you figure out what you're doing wrong.
Hey, man, you ain't about to put shit on me. You don't put shit on me. Just tell me what the fuck is up with these motherfucking women.
That's how I'm learning.
Fuck that.
I have to look at myself in order to figure out how they made a fool out of myself in this situation, or how to get out of a situation.
You are one of the lucky ones that can do that to themselves, because if every woman and every man had that ability, the world would run in a better fashion.
Again, we're looking at the damn percentages. I'm not trying to say everybody's gonna do it, but I'm just trying to tell you that if you wanna find the improvement, you're going to have to improve yourself, because you attract what you are sometimes, and sometimes you attract what you're not. So you got to look in the mirror before you expect to find something that don't even exist within yourself. If you don't have a criteria to determine or discern whether or not you want to deal with these crazy bitches that are monopolizing all of your fucking time. And
all these bitches crazy.
I'm just saying that based on what you're saying. If you're attracting the same type of mentalities, then you might be looking at the same type of criteria when you choose women. So you need to flip on that. That's what you need to do.
Oh, so that weak eye muscle all the time mean they crazy.
I ain't talking to you. I don't know if you got the same complaint, Flawless.
Nah, I don't know. Well,
all your bitches crazy too?
Flawless.
No, not all of them. I done drove most of them that way.
Flawless.
Yes, sir.
No, that nigga said flawless in the Barry White voice, but go ahead.
I know.
What's your I mean, that's how, like I said, I don't really too much yell unless I'm trying to have fun or some shit, but when I'm serious, I kind of calm down. But anyway, what's your percentage, dog? You know what I mean? What's your
on crazy women that's been in my life?
No. I'm talking about what's your percentage on the 50-50, the 60-40, the 70?
Oh, I said 45-55. 45-55 is all. Yeah.
And which favor? Who got the 55?
Oh, I'm always have the 55.
You got the 55?
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. What about you, B Sugar?
I would have to say me's always 70-30.
Okay, now who got you the 70?
Mm-hmm.
Of course you.
Yeah, where you at?
She in New York, man.
Why
hey, I need to move.
Now that's two different ones. Now I gotta ask. I'm gonna ask you, B Sugar. Why do you feel like you can tolerate or deal with or accept 30? And Larry, why the hell are you eager to only give 30?
No, I'm eager to get to 70. I ain't just eager not to do nothing but 30, but I'm eager to get to 70. You know what I mean? I like that shit. I like a woman who knows what she wants. Go get it. I like that shit.
Mhm.
She like, fuck it. You know what I mean? She said that shit so quick. She might fuck around and do the 25, 75. You never know.
Yeah, so recently, yes, I've been doing that 70-30.
Shit, the thing is, she been doing that, but you get a woman who willing to do that, and then you get on your grind too. Boom.
But now it won't be no 70-30.
Now we talking.
Yeah, but you know what though?
Talking.
This is a different thing.
Now you want to switch
I thought you was asking.
Don't do nothing different.
No, I'm just asking everybody.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that you said don't say 100. So
yeah, don't say that. Don't go up. No, you can't go over 100.
What if you the type of person that? What if you the type of person that do try to give your all? You know what I'm saying? What if you that type of person? All I'm saying is the lowest I drop is 60. I drop down to 50 if I see I'm getting 40. But I'm not about to give 100 if somebody giving 40.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got it now. That's what I'm talking about. Now, you can give 100%, but in that situation, I'm saying, we'd be talking about 100 and 0.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we're not using that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it got to be a little give and take, or maybe not. Some people do the 100 and get to 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real talk.
Some people know they deserve it, and then they be fighting for it for a long-ass time, and it take them a long time to realize they ain't going to never get that other percentage that they, you know what I mean? Sometimes that happens.
Some people happy with it, though. Real talk. Some people happy with it.
I can attest to that right now, that 100, and not getting that other 100, that it should be 50-50.
But you say you giving
right now. I'm done with it.
So you saying you could deal with 70-30 in your favor. You could deal with it, but right now you dealing with 100 and 0.
Mhm.
Well, then if you can't deal with less than 30, what the fuck is you doing?
What am I doing? Being that girlfriend. That's the fuck I'm doing. Now I'm done with it.
Hey, loyalty only goes so far. I let that shit go 4 years. That was too long. That was like 4 years too long. You know what I mean? Get out that shit.
Yeah, sometimes it takes us a long time to get out of it.
It's done with.
It
right
took me
now.
a long time. It took me a long time to finally realize that I was holding on to something that was not going to ever pay off, in the sense that there wasn't going to be two equally yoked people. There was not going to be two people who felt like they were supposed to be working equally hard toward, the same goal. And it took a long time, you know what I'm saying? It took a long time for me to get to that point. And I think that systematically that I allowed myself to lie to myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was talking about. When I speak about, when I advise, a lot of this shit comes from my own pain, my own lessons. It don't come from me just standing back and having little opinions based on this perfect shit. It comes from me actually going through some real painful shit in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that you can't change another person. You can only change yourself. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes when you change yourself, you attract different types of people to you. But when you go through your life with a bull head, thinking that you don't have to change yourself, then you're going to keep on attracting the same type of people that make you unhappy. So until you're ready to make that change within yourself, you can expect to keep on finding that same bullshit that's getting on your nerves. You have to dig within yourself. You have to. You have to dig within yourself to try to find something better.
My body full of potholes. I'm tired of digging shit I ain't found yet.
How the hell we keep going back to the last question before the last question? It's like we keep ending on that. Or if you don't do the continue, then you will continue to find the same person. Yeah, but you said that on the last question.
Okay,
it
sorry.
comes back to itself.
Maybe I should
go
take a nap.
No, I'm just saying you on the same tip. You Jesse Jackson and us, like with whatever it is about you continuing to do the wrong thing.
No, I'm being real. That's all I'm being. I'm being real. And if you can't handle the truth that's coming from me, then that's too bad. I'm sorry, for real.
And nothing but
the whole motherfucking truth. And please include the motherfucking, because that's what I'm giving you, the motherfucking truth. Some people need to hear it and some people don't need to hear it. But I ain't going to bite my tongue and mince words. You know what I'm saying?
So
if it's applicable to every fucking thing we talking about, it's applicable. And it has to be applicable. Huh?
What's the wrong choices?
Well, you shouldn't have fish and milk because it make your stomach hurt.
Hell no.
I don't fuck with you said fish.
Yeah, don't eat fish and milk on the same day. That should have fucked your stomach up. That's the wrong choice for sure. Don't drink too
and I
much
know the
dark
exhaust
liquor
don't
and
smell
white
too
liquor.
good off of that either.
No, it don't. Don't sit in the garage Don't sit in the garage with the car running and close the door. That's bad.
You're trying to kill yourself.
I'm just saying,
that's
bad choice.
And if y'all continue to make these choices, you going to keep ending up in them situations.
And you're going to keep ending up dead.
Both of them is exhaust. The car and the fish in the milk.
Don't swallow your toothpaste when you brush your teeth in the morning. Not a good idea.
I didn't know that.
That's not a good
idea. What'd that do to you? I used to always do that.
It makes your stomach hurt.
About 3 months ago.
Your stomach hurt. No, your stomach will hurt. You'll be hungry. Your stomach won't stink. Now, that's a good thing because sometimes bad breath come from your stomach. So your stomach won't stink. That's one thing that's for sure. But
real
your stomach
talk,
will hurt.
I bought some motherfucking, like, Crest or some type of motherfucking Colgate or some shit from the dollar store. And, like, that bitch, other than the name on the front, when you turn on the back, that motherfucker was like some shit from some other country or some shit. Right?
Yeah, that's a dollar store.
And I told you I used to motherfucking swallow my toothpaste. I just stopped that shit. You know what I mean? But I used to swallow my toothpaste. Man, that shit was making me sick than a motherfucker. And then somebody told me that if you see shit like that, don't get that shit. Because it ain't made here, and they ain't got the same laws, whether it's in Canada or wherever, and that shit be having other type of chemicals in that shit.
Indonesia. That should be usually Indonesia.
I sent that shit back. The motherfucker sent me like about $500 worth of motherfucking coupons to buy they shit. Like, you know, like, damn, nigga, if you buying that shit from a dollar store, take your ass Kmart or Myers or something.
Shit, hell yeah.
They gave me shit.
Or Or buy that shit from the dollar store and then sell that shit.
How about Detroit Pistons? All right.
All you gotta do is buy that shit from the dollar store and then send that shit to the motherfuckers, or call the line, the hotline, to whatever company it is, and the motherfuckers gonna send y'all too, like $500,000 worth of motherfucking coupons.
I had bought.
Cause Johnson make every time.
They were stingy with me. I had bought some oil sheen from a regular beauty supply store, some Isoplus oil sheen, and that shit literally kept smelling like insect spray. Every time I spray, I was like, wait a minute, this shit. It would smell like insects, and it's got a soft smell. It usually have a very soft, pleasant, it don't make you cough or choke smell. So I finally called them, and they end up, I'm on their site too, as a matter of fact. They end up sending me one replacement can, which I thought was real shitty of them.
One?
They're located in Detroit, but yeah, they sent me one replacement can, and they said they had a bad batch or whatever. It's Isoplus oil sheen. It's in a blue can with silver writing, and I've been using that for years on my hair. Yeah, they're local. Well, they're located in Oak Park. They're right there on the other side of Akron, Wyoming.
The can is the Lions colors.
Yeah.
So it's from Detroit, bro?
Yeah.
Well, it's Oak Park.
Hey, they got a company. They got a company based here. I don't know if they actually from here, but I know they got some shit based here.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Katie.
Yeah, but I was pissed off, and it actually does kill moss. It killed moss because I sprayed. I was like, fuck it, I sprayed it in the moss.
You just spraying shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you cool now? Yeah, like you humane and the motherfucker. You just spraying oil sheen on shit, trying to figure out what it kill and what it don't.
I mean, because it smelled like insect spray, so. I didn't have any insect spray. I'm scared of insects, and somebody had to do it.
We gonna have somebody on you. Is there like an insect rights organization or something?
Oh man,
somebody on your head.
Somebody just got mad at me the other day because I said I would kill a ladybug. They was pissed the fuck off at me about that shit, but I would smash the shit out of a ladybug.
I will call Pete on your ass. I'm telling you.
Call their asses. Because if a ladybug scared the shit out of me, I'm punching it. I'm smashing
People that was mad at Michael Vick.
I'm serious.
That's funny.
If a butterfly land on me, I'm gonna try to disseminate that motherfucker too, because they legs scare me. They wings are pretty, but the legs creep me out.
Mean ass lady.
Yeah, I don't like butterflies.
Yeah, hey, but she ain't like that though. She act like she ain't like that though.
Y'all perceive me wrong. Just because
I'm getting the clear picture now.
Insects. I'm afraid of insects. And it's either me or them.
Arachnophobia. Shit.
Oh, man,
hey, that spider shit, I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
I don't fuck
around. You can fucking carjack me with a spider. You can fucking take my ride with a spider. I don't get the fuck out with my hands up.
Carjack me with a spider.
Oh, yeah. I done jumped out on the expressway off of one of them. Real talk.
Hell no.
Man.
Jumped out that bitch, did the dance. You gotta do the dance, make sure that motherfucker ain't nowhere.
How about this?
I literally have to strip naked so the spider was on my body.
The whole vehicle, when you driving, the spider always making a way right the fuck in front of your face, knowing you going 70 on the freeway. Why the fuck he ain't in the back seat doing that shit?
That's just the one you see.
It just seems like it always be like that. It's like, nigga, you got the whole outside, but you crawl in my fucking car and then drop down in front of me while I'm driving 70 miles per hour. Now I got to let my seat back in recline position and try to see while I'm driving. Oh, that shit is horrible.
You do a lot of shit. You do a lot of shit. I just pull over and get out. You do a lot of shit.
I be done jumped out
of out of that motherfucker. You shifting gears. You hitting the clutch and shit, the brakes, the gas.
Yeah. I'm doing donuts on 96 and shit, trying to get away from that motherfucker.
Perfect. Sitting sideways, ghost riding the whip and shit.
I done flipped over to the other side of traffic by now. I ain't bullshit. Now I'm scared of the spiders bad. Real bad.
You over there Tokyo drifting off the spider?
Spider, even like size-wise, I think at a certain point you should be allowed to shoot at them because they are very intimidating. They are very intimidating.
Real talk.
If you saw a spider the size of your hand, you wouldn't shoot at it?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about spiders. I don't like them motherfuckers. Real talk. I really and truly don't like them motherfuckers.
Me either.
But you know what? If that motherfucker ain't in my way, if he ain't in my way or he ain't in my personal fucking space, like next to my bed or the couch or like some shit where I'm really gonna get down, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll fuck they web up, but I don't kill them. Because when you get to killing every fucking spider in your motherfucking house, man, you gonna see every other bug come out the woodwork.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's what they do. That's what they do. You feel me?
Bless you.
You know what I mean? They get rid of them motherfuckers.
Bless you. That was a sneeze?
That was
yes, ma'am.
I don't know. Wait.
Oh, bless you. That shit sound like you had sound effects.
Yeah.
This shit was like an echo, like.
You alright over there?
That was sweet.
He said sound effects.
Hell no. Hey, do that shit again, man.
I know, that shit was sweet that much.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Damn, I can't wait till you sneeze again.
He will sneeze later on.
I got one more question, I guess. You know what I mean? Because we got enough time to have like 500 more questions and shit. We've been on everything. I don't even know. I ain't even gonna know what to classify this show because we talked about every fucking thing.
We gonna call it question soup.
I done talked about my baby mama. We done talk about everything. But okay, check this out. How you feel if whether you're a man or woman, because we got men and women on here, if you got a mate or you dating somebody serious or whatever, and every time y'all have sex they don't come, what you think about that?
I don't know. I gotta experience this shit first. Let me get back with you.
They don't never come.
Can I answer that?
Well, not yet. Not as
or to be unsatisfactory. Medical, unsatisfactory, stress. It's for so many reasons, but that shit would be very, very disappointing.
To who? Me? Them or
it would
you?
be disappointing to me because I would be like thinking, what's wrong? Like, what am I doing? Like, what? Hello?
No,
am I not sexy for my shirt?
No, you said you wanted to say something, be sugar.
That's not good because I've been through that. Just last year with my ex-boyfriend.
You couldn't come or you couldn't come?
It'll be me, and nothing comes from him. So I was like, you okay? Like, is it me? Like, why are you not coming? Like, seriously?
Hold on, you couldn't come?
I said, is that a medical condition? Do you need to see a doctor? Like, seriously?
No, that's a self-condition.
I'm so confused.
That's how you get to the reservoir.
But he
I'm confused.
Like, he was
who
a
couldn't come?
Playboy bunny. He would just go at it, but nothing really.
Who couldn't come? Who couldn't come? Who couldn't come? You or him?
He couldn't.
He couldn't. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
He was just odd. Like, he was just going at like rabbits. Like. And he couldn't come. Not one bit. Not every reason relationship. He did not at all.
I didn't understand what you said.
It hurt me.
It hurt you?
So I was confused
felt
why
like
he couldn't do it.
You felt like
wait, you said you had pain?
No, at first I was like, something wrong. Like, wasn't it the first time we did it? I thought it was me. But then it was continuous. Like,
was there enough lubrication and stimulation, and was there?
Yeah, all that. I mean,
and the erection lasted the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long is the whole time? How long is the whole time, and why did y'all stop? Just because y'all were tired?
No, we weren't tired. It just ended.
Did
like,
you suspect that he might be gay?
Come and that was it. But he couldn't get off at all.
This is
Ding dong. What you say, KD?
But he wanted to do it again. But he wanted to go at it again. That's what threw me off. Like, he wanted to go at it again.
He was probably dropping them couple little drops off in you. He was too embarrassed to let you know that you can't call that coming. He was dripping.
Damn.
Hey, yo, real talk. Real talk. Somebody else just told me, I told you I'll be friends with a bunch of motherfuckers. This one female just told me that when she be sucking, okay, this ain't her man, but when she be sucking her fuck buddy's dick and shit, like that nigga come and shit and she don't even know.
What? What?
Yeah, like how you don't know? It was funny as hell because she was like, I guess that shit must like just shoot straight down my throat or something. And I just bust out laughing, but I'm just like, how the fuck you don't know this nigga come? And you sucking
How do you not know?
I don't know.
You don't feel it? Like, you gotta feel it somehow.
Yeah. Either if she's sucking too much, she must be sucking so many that she don't even know the difference between spit and cum no more. Cause
her pipe is lubricated like a motherfucker.
She's using too much saliva in it, and she just don't know what's the difference.
There's never such thing as too much.
Or her throat blew out.
The hell?
What'd you say, bro?
There's never a such thing as too much saliva.
And her
she might have enough throat. She must be going through what they call larynx parenthesis. No, I'm just making up some shit, but no, that shit.
Right. Because I'm listening like, what is it? Like, what?
Yeah, I know, but it does sound like it's some kind of numbness going on in the back of her gag reflex.
Back in your fucking throat.
Her throat blew out, though, for real.
What's that condition that women have that, like, they ain't got no gag reflex? That's what that is.
The gag reflex is right.
Yeah, I got it now. I can't remember the name of that shit. That's a good thing, though. Who the fuck really wants to gag? You know what I mean? You don't even want to gag like when you throw it up. When you throw it up, that's the
worst
part
thing
that
ever.
fucks you up.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you can, like, not gag, that's awesome.
Y'all ladies, y'all got gag reflex? Y'all ain't got none.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Got quiet crickets, chirp, chirp, chirp.
Right. Right, you know
I'm doing a Twist
this
commercial. I would answer, but I got to pay
fucking radio. I mean, what's really good? Y'all can't answer that shit? Hello?
You already know who you talking to.
The fuck? That's how it is? This motherfucking late night. You laying on your motherfucking pillow. You know what I mean? With your hands under the cover. I know Lady KD hands under the covers because she said that's where they gotta be.
I'm not even laying down. That's why I fucked up at. I'm sitting up on the couch. No cover.
We got hands under the cover alert.
That can't be Amber. What we gonna call that? The fuchsia alert?
Don't you ever in your life again say fuchsia.
Hey, I want to make a special announcement.
I like that word because that shit sound retarded. That's what
that shit is the funniest word in the world.
At 1:05 this morning, it will be officially summer. Happy fucking summer, people.
Happy fucking summer.
1:05 this morning, it will be officially summer.
That's what's up.
At what time?
Soon as the show over with. DCR made it possible for it to become summer. Because we ending it at 1 o'clock, you know what I mean? So 5 minutes after I take a shit, you know what I mean? It's summertime. Happy summer, everybody.
Power.
That's right.
Happy summer.
Hey, the man upstairs.
I'm wearing my shorts tomorrow.
Everybody, wear those little short shorts. Some little short, tight shorts.
No Richard Simmons boy shorts. No Richard Simmons boy shorts.
What is those?
Them not boy shorts. Some things is horrible. Why do he wear that shit to this day?
because
that be fucking with my head, man. That be fucking with my head. He looks very, very bizarre in the year 2013 still wearing trash shorts.
With his bedazzled wife beaters on.
Yeah, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. That shit is disturbing as hell. It's like...
You know what? I ain't never really fucked with Richard Simmons. You know what I mean? And it's been obvious what his deal was from the jump, and I really couldn't fuck with him. You know what I mean?
But you know what? He seemed too gay to be gay. You ever seen somebody that just seem too damn gay to be gay? Like, even
right,
gay people
even
be like, man, I don't even want to fuck with you, dog. You too fucking gay.
Right. He like the motherfucking gay person that gay people hate. You know what I mean? Like,
right,
not
exactly.
this motherfucker.
That's what
you
I'm
the
talking
poster
about.
child. He do everything that the motherfuckers can't stand for a motherfucker to do.
He should be like the Bernie version of gay. You know what I'm saying? Like with the kids on the show, them kids irritate the hell out of me. When my kids was little, I couldn't stand them. They be bobbing their head and shit, talking to Bernie and shit. I be sit your ass down. I didn't like them kids, and that's how I love me.
Dave Chappelle
coming back and shit. Dave Chappelle coming back. I said Dave Chappelle coming back. Somebody had a stat or something on Twitter or Facebook saying that they was at a show that he was doing in, what is that, Raleigh? How the fuck you say that shit? North Carolina. It's Raleigh.
Oh, Raleigh? Or Relay or something?
Raleigh, North Carolina or wherever that was. Yeah, they said he was doing the show there. You know, ain't nobody heard of his ass or heard from his ass since they blackballed his ass.
Right, but that's a funny, talented brother right there. I love him.
Funny as hell. You know what I mean? I love that shit.
And I love the way he be funny and then telling the truth too, though. That'd be funny as hell.
Somebody please turn their TV
like.
down or take us off the speaker or take us off of the headpiece. Something going down, TV loud as hell. I'm hearing Jay Leno laugh like a mother or Jimmy Fallon.
You know what I love about y'all at DCR Radio?
What up?
Y'all really stimulate me mentally.
Wow.
You
okay.
stimulate me.
I'm glad you clarified that.
You stimulate me.
You put a big bulge in my pants, too.
Y'all definitely do stimulate me mentally. And y'all make me think about things that we talk about because it's like even after we had these conversations, sometimes I think them all the way through, like what we didn't get a chance to say. And it made me realize that. Huh?
You know, when I listen to the show, I be thinking sometimes like, damn, I could have said this there, something like that when I re-listen to the show.
Yeah, I do it in my head, and I be thinking, dang, I should have said this, and I could have added that. But it's good because it's almost therapeutic for me because it helps me think about things that sometimes I don't either have time or I just don't go through with I just don't be thinking about. But y'all be bringing up some really deep shit. It don't even start off deep usually. We just end up going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Yeah.
That's what we do. Until I get to cussing and fussing with one of y'all that did. You know what I mean? That's what I love, that part. I love that. And I'm like,
I know you do.
That. I'm like, that's bullshit, Lord. I love that shit. Oh, my heart be pumping. Woo, that's real living right there.
He think his cuss words make his words, like, way more.
No, I can't help that. I swear, I cannot help
35.
that. I can't help it.
I don't mind it. I love that shit. That's you. You know what I'm saying?
I really can't. I used to do that
shit.
with my moms. I used to do that with my moms. I used to try to hide that I cuss a lot of shit like that, and I just couldn't. I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? And she just looked at me, so I was like, well, fuck it. As long as I'm not cussing at my mama, I'm good. You know what I mean? Never cuss at my mama, but, I mean, if shit was shit, it's shit.
I know your mama laughed at your ass, though. I know she got to. I know she loves you. Because, I mean, for real, you... Yeah.
Oh, my mama, my world. My mama, my world.
Yeah. You make people think, though. You have a way with, getting... You sometimes you be an antagonist where you get up on my skin, but you make them think. And then you still have that charm where you can come back and make them, like, not hate your ass. And that's a gift.
But that's all it's about.
People need to think. People need to think.
And that's all it's about. You know what I mean? It's not, I mean, personally, I'm trying to live my life the best way that I can. So, I mean, You know what I mean? Every fucking thing I say ain't gold, and everything any of us say ain't gold. This is our opinion, and I just like to, like I said, if everybody on the show feels a certain way, even if I agree with y'all, I'm going the other fucking way. Fuck that. You know what I mean? What about the other people? Why the fuck? You know what I mean? Because that's real talk. Somebody got to feel like that. And I personally believe that if you're a certain way, it's hard for you to understand how the other half lives or do things because you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't think like that. You wouldn't take that route because you're not that kind of person.
I just don't be like, I don't be, in other words, it's like this. If I have an opinion about some shit, I stand by my convictions. So it's not saying that I don't realize other people have their own conviction. It's just that I'm, just like you say, so flat the fuck out. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Just like you say it like that. I choose to say it the way I say it, and I mean it like I mean it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it be.
FTFO. I need like 10 cents every time somebody hashtag that shit. That's me. Flat the fuck out.
Yeah, I know. That's your shit. I mean, but I thought I was able to share it because I was there when you made it up.
Oh, no. On the show is good. I'm just, telling everybody else is out there,
10 cents per hashtag. You should have made that shit 25 because that shit's so effective. You should make that a quarter. That out.
This is the internet, though. You get millions and millions of motherfuckers. Shit. You know what I mean? I'm be good regardless. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
This shit viral on the motherfucker. Shit grow like fungus. You know what I mean? That's what this shit do. You know what I mean?
For real, though, that should be like my hashtag. My laugh out loud, but for real, though?
Yeah, for real, though. You know what I mean?
Larry, motherfucking Kushingberry, and Lady KD. I don't mean to interrupt y'all, but I just seen some of the most hilarious shit in my life. A lady doing sign language at a rap concert for deaf people.
What?
Was she bouncing around too?
Yeah, dog. If you'd have just seen this shit, she was at a Wu-Tang concert.
Okay.
I remember that.
She was signing the rap lyrics to a Wu-Tang song.
That shit funny as hell.
I can't believe they just showed that shit.
You know that
she was jumping around like she was Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funny part. That's what I wanted to know. What was she doing? I know she wasn't just standing behind the booth, hands just going crazy.
She was standing at the base of the stage, right up under them rapping, looking at the crowd signing.
That's
she
jumping up and down. Yeah, jumping around like a rapper.
Just like a secretary. Okay.
No, she was, had her arms out like she was rapping emphatically, like she was saying some meaningful shit, but she was signing the whole time.
Did she look sweet?
No.
Oh, damn. Fucked up my vision.
Like it looked like she was having
my whole little vision. You fucked up my whole little vision. I was picturing somebody doing gang signs and shit.
Right. That's exactly right.
Y'all should see if y'all can Google it. Google woman sign language and using sign language at Wu-Tang concert.
I know I'm blowed. I'm sitting here doing the shit I'm telling y'all about. Like she was doing this with her hands and shit. Like y'all can see me.
I was picturing that shit though. I really was, and it looked sweet, like she was part of the group, but doing it inside.
You know what I mean?
Lady sign language at Wu-Tang.
That's that 128A. That's that 128-218 shit.
Like that was the 14th chamber or something and shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big ups to Wu-Tang and all that shit, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, it's getting to the motherfucking
They got it. All you got to do is Google it. Please Google it.
I got you. I got something else I had to do, man. I watched that Money Makers again, Money Masters, but I fell asleep on that bitch again and shit. But, nigga, all that shit is what I was telling you. I already knew that shit. All that shit was the Rothschilds and all them motherfuckers. I already knew all that shit, man. The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was telling you. You was telling me, nah, it wasn't them. I'm like, nigga, that was them. You know what I mean?
Goddamn, Bear.
Y'all check that shit out, too. YouTube Money Masters. You know what I mean? To tell you about the economic system and all the shit, the way this shit's set up here, the shit, the motherfucking financial system. You know what I mean? The way that shit go for real. That shit tell you that shit.
So
that shit like 3 hours long. Huh?
At the end of the story, are we really about to lose the dollar and is gold about to take over?
Something gonna take over, but what's fucking me up is how the fuck was gas $4 on the weekend when it was nice and hot and sunny, and now gas is like $1.49, $1.39. Well, it depends on where you at. Actually, you go anywhere. $3.29. $3.49, you know what I mean? But it was
terrorism. I think the gas prices being, fluctuating like that is terrorism because it fucks up our whole financial infrastructure of the country. Everything is affected by gas. It's not one thing that makes money that's not affected by gas prices. There's not one person that don't be affected by the price of gas. And
everything.
I mean,
companies,
it's I think it's terrorism, and I think it's allowed though. I think it's allowed, and I think that somehow we've sold our soul to the devil for some reason that we just don't understand. And maybe that thing y'all come out on YouTube explains that, but if I come up missing, it's because I just told the secret.
KD, I got to cut you off. I got to cut everybody off. But what I like to say is thank you to all of our callers. Thank you to B Sugar. Thank you to all our listeners. Thank you to the online listeners. It was your main motherfucking shit stain, Larry motherfucking Kushingberry, with the host, Lady KD and Flawless Fortunado. We appreciate y'all listening. We back next Thursday, you already know. And we still going to pop on that Wednesday hookup for y'all that like jazz. We popping on Wednesday. Flawless down there at the jazz series for Shane Park. So we're going to get off of that on Wednesdays at like 9:30 maybe. You know what I mean? Something like that, 9:30. And until next Thursday or next Wednesday, I'll holler at y'all later. Clinic Radio.
You are now listening to DC Radio.
Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. No, I'm not a killer. 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 You ain't fucking with me. 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 Come on. Going full throttle, man. Full throttle, man. Going full throttle.